Hey guys, what is up? It's Jay, and today I've got some really awesome news about Kingdom Hearts 3. And before I begin, I just want to thank Photon of the Wild on Twitter for allowing me to use the image, which he's made a lot bigger and easier to see because the released image was really small and really hard to see, so we couldn't blow it up. And he found a way to do it, or he, I think it's he, found a way to do it and made it bigger and more able to be seen, which you guys will see in a moment. Alright, so what is this big news? Well, there's a new card out that's for Kingdom Hearts Key. So for those who don't know, the cards are used to fight Heartless and earn prizes and all that kind of stuff. We don't have Key here in the US, we only have Unchained Key, so I never got to use that battle system in that game, but it seems to be very similar to the Chain of Memories style, so because in that you also have to use cards to battle, so yeah, it's very similar to that. So here's the new card that was released, and we can see right away that there are never before seen designs, and these are most likely the Kingdom Hearts 3 designs for both Riku and Kairi. As we can see Sora, who's right there front and center in his Kingdom Hearts 3 design. We can also see Scold and Ephemera, I believe is how his name is pronounced, from Kingdom Hearts Key and Unchained Key, but who's that on the top there, on the right? Could that be Roxas like everyone wants? No, I highly doubt it. I would say it's more likely Ventus, as he actually has a chance of returning since Roxas already went back to being a part of Sora. And actually, another YouTuber who's really big on this stuff, HMK, you might know him, go follow him, he's pretty cool. He also pointed out a huge hint that it could be Ventus, and it's something that I didn't catch until I saw his video. So if you look here, you can see the wristband, and it has a very obvious white outline on the top and bottom edges. Roxas specifically has a black outline, while Ventus has the white outline on his. So it's a lot more likely that it's going to be Ventus because of this. This shows us Ventus's armband, so it's very likely that it's Ventus. Alright, so let's move on to the designs in a little bit more detail, and we already know Sora's, so I'm not going to bother with his. But first, let's look at Kairi. We don't get to see much outside of the hood and her face. It looks like her hood has ears, but I can't tell if that's what that is. Most likely, but that might mean something, but it might not. We don't know yet, so I'm not going to assume it means anything, because I have no idea. Cat-eared hoods, or animal-eared hoods, are quite normal now, so it could just be like a for looks type thing, like they just thought it looked cool until they put it in, which is what I'm guessing, because that sounds obvious. She also seems to be wearing red now, the color red. Her outfits just seem to get darker in every game. Like think about this. In Kingdom Hearts 1, she wore a lot of pastel pink, and it was a pastel like blue or purple or whatever, and a lot of white, or very close to those colors. And then in Kingdom Hearts 2, she moved to a darker shade of pink and a darker shade of purple, which was her shoes, and even a little bit of black, which was her hood. And now she's in very clearly red and black. So it's really odd to see that she just kept getting darker colors. And I mean, that's cool, whatever. It's like she's growing up. And she actually almost matches Sora now in color scheme, because they both have a lot of red and black. But that's about it for her design, since we really can't see anything else. Her hair, though, while I have a moment to talk about this, her hair does seem to be around the same length as it was in Kingdom Hearts 2, if not just a tiny bit shorter. And also, one thing I actually forgot, the hood in the upright position might not be like normal. We're probably never going to see that in the game. It seems that in every game's artwork, anyone who has a hood, like any character with a hood, there's always at least one artwork with their hood up. Like every game, Sora has an artwork where he has his hood up, and we never see that in any of the games. So it could just be something like that. Anyway, so let's move on to Riku. Well, he still looks like his normal angsty teen self, all emo looking and whatnot. Anyway, he seems to have left his hair somewhat short still. It seems a little longer than it was in Dream Drop Distance, but not too much. A little more like his hair in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1. He's also still sporting an overshirt that's not like zipped up all the way. It's like partially zipped or something. It looks like it, but it's probably open, because that's also something that I could see him doing. But now it seems he finally learned what sleeves are. Also, his overshirt or jacket, or whatever it is, I'm not exactly sure. It's a drawing, you can't really tell. It looks a lot more like Sora's jacket, just plain black with the gray lining instead of how Sora's is like a couple different colors and everything. And I'm assuming gray lining because of the lapel, and that's usually the same color as the lining when it comes to like anime and games. So that could be that. He also now wears a white semi-loose fitting shirt, and whereas the game before it he had like another like partially zipped vest looking thing under his already partially zipped vest, which was not really that cool looking, but you know, whatever. And it also seems like he's going to be just, you know, wearing like another pair of pants with the belt and everything. It looked almost like jeans, kind of. You can actually sort of see a color. It looks kind of a grayish blue, where his pants would start. So it looks like he might be wearing jeans again. And oh wow! So I've finally noticed something. Sora is shorter than Riku, and he wears the shorter clothing item. The shorter one wears shorts, and the taller one wears the longer article, pants. Weird. I wonder if that was on purpose or something. Anyway, that's really all I have for this. There's not really a lot to talk about, because really, the Ventus one, it just looks like a darker colored, like him without his armor, basically. That's all it looked like. Like he had that shoulder armor thing, it just looks like they took that off and they made his clothes darker. That's literally all that looks like. And then they didn't give us really any other stuff to look at, so we don't know what the rest of Kairi's outfit looks like, we don't know what the rest of Riku's outfit looks like, so we don't know. But yeah, so that's it for this. So subscribe for more, and I will see you guys later.